Pow.
Hello, welcome back. This is Kenshin1913.
Along with Ghost of Fail.
And we are Let's Playing Hexen.
Yeah.
In the last episode, Dan finally saw Demon Hamlet. This guy right here.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him. I don't know the whole pool. I'm not
You knew him
cultured.
well. Come on, Dan. You only need to put one line. You would have had it. You would have had it. Anyways, in this episode, we are now legally able to talk about Thomas Style.
Yes.
So, he's our favorite guy to make fun of, or whatever. But anyways, yeah, and,
I think I did everything here.
I think you did everything in here, too,
Get the
Dan.
fuck out of here.
Yeah, let's get the F out of here, Dan.
Sorry.
We're trying to be a little more friendly to the children.
Sorry.
As we are legally contracted to do in our third episode of this session.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know why I had this. You know what, Dan? My big city lawyer came in, and I think he's trying to F me. Because he came in and he's like, hey, you gotta sign all these things. And I was like, okay. And so, you know, me being the most popular Let's Player on YouTube, just like, okay. And then I just kind of signed everything away without really reading it, because I was actually...
Pete, never do that.
I was actually in the middle of something, so I was like, okay, here you go, sign. And then all of a sudden, next thing I know, the lawyer's calling me up, and he's like, Pete, I'm gonna need you, here's what you gotta do next time you play a game with Dan. You can't talk about Todd. And I was like, oh, shit. And he's like, you can't talk about Thomas Stout for at least 2 episodes. I was like, oh, boy. And then he's like, you can't, the third episode, you're just gonna be like, oh, man. I'm like, you're really tying me down. You're really binding my hands.
These big city lawyers with their
know.
fancy suits and their fancy cars,
It just
they're
makes
suffocating me.
Yeah, they are. They're like ruining my creativity. I
know.
I can't work under these conditions.
That's right.
So finally, you know, I think this is the last one. I'm gonna have to go through in between episodes I'm gonna double check the paperwork, see if there's anything we can't talk about next episode. But yeah, this episode I am gonna talk about some things. All right. Recently we went to a wedding. Dan, you were there.
I was there.
Yeah.
I get invited to things because I'm popular.
Well, we
The
finished.
mightiest weapons and artifacts of the ancients barely sufficed to defeat the Heresiarch and his minions, but now their foul remains lie strewn at your feet, gathering the last of your strength. You prepare to enter the portal which leads to the Heresiarch's inner sanctum. That means his butthole.
Ooh.
Above you, the ramparts of an immense castle loom. Silent towers, bare walls surround a single spire of black stone, which squats in the center of the castle like a brooding giant. Fire and shadow twist behind gaping windows, dozens of baleful eyes glaring down upon you. Somewhere within your enemies are waiting.
That was wonderful, Dan.
That voice I like to call the professor.
I like that voice, Dan. You know what? If you read a book in that voice, like, have you ever heard of Audible?
Audible.com?
Yeah, Audible.
Yeah.
I wish we were almost supplied by Audible right now.
Yeah.
Because they do books where, you know, people read them, but you have to be sort of kind of famous or have a good voice. I think that would be... Oh, is he talking?
You have played this game too long.
Oh, he broke down the fourth wall.
I think I shall remove you from the board.
We're not on board.
I think he was removing the fourth wall, Pete.
Oh, shit, Dan.
That's what... Oh, I just suffocated myself again.
Dan, you know, you couldn't do that at a worse time. You just started the level, and you're trying to make a good impression on the level.
Yeah, and then
And then the first
like-
thing you do is you poison yourself.
I know, it's almost like if I went on a first date and I was like meeting, or if I went on a date and I was meeting like my girlfriend's parents for the first time and I shit my pants.
Yeah, like right away. And it's like, man, this is not good.
Like
And
you need to meet or be dating a person like for at least a year before you can shit your pants in front of her parents.
Yeah, easily. But that reminds me that, and another thing you gotta make sure to do when you meet your your significant other's parents, let's say girlfriend or boyfriend, make sure that you go in with an empty chamber, you know what I mean, downstairs. You don't want to go in, because what about if their mom's hot? And
Yeah.
you're like, oh, God.
That chamber.
I said chamber downstairs. What do you think?
Well, your butthole is also downstairs.
Yeah, but you don't, I guess you can empty that too, but I'm talking about Bobby and the 2 twins, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So anyways, no, but that reminds me of the thing about shitting your pants. That reminds me of a funny story that Robert Kelly, he's a comedian, he once was told on a CD. He was talking about he knew that this was the moment that his girlfriend loved him. Basically, was the day that he, because what he likes to do is sometimes he likes to fart and cup the fart smell in his hands and then put it in their face. Right, so one time he did that to his girl. He was gonna do that to his girlfriend, but he ended up shitting himself. So his lady's like, "Oh my God, did you just shit yourself?" He's like, "Oh, I just shit myself." So she's like, "Okay, come over here." And then the phone rings, and it's her mother, and she's like, "Yeah, Bobby just shit himself." And then he's like, "Oh, she's gonna leave me." And then what she ended up doing was changing his pants like he was a giant baby. It was pretty funny. Robert Kelly is pretty hilarious. I like him a lot.
Yeah.
And then he was talking about one time he hurt his knee and he couldn't make it to the bathroom or something, and his girlfriend had to like, I forget what his girlfriend had to do, but she had to basically change something for him, and she was looking at him like she had checkmate, but she wasn't quite sure yet. Like she was wiping his ass or something like that. I forget exactly what it was, but it was fucking funny. I know you mentioned how you didn't really care for Robert Kelly.
He's okay. I mean, he's not my favorite.
Yeah, but he was funny. We even saw him live one time. He was fucking hilarious, really funny. And we were sitting right in front, so he was talking to my friend Chris, and his wife at the time, who's still his wife. But anyways, he was talking about his wife, and he's like, "What's the weirdest thing you've ever done?" You know, and she's like, "He's farted in the stove." And he's like, "He baked the farts?" He's like, "And you cooked after him?" And he's like, "That's fucking great." And he gave Chris a high five. It was great. He was really cool.
Nice.
And he was talking about us because he's like, "I'm a big guy." And he's looking at me, Rob, and Chris. He's like, "You guys are big guys too." It's like what the hell? And he's like just saying out like, "We need to get in shape. All four of us. We all need to get in shape." And we're all just laughing. And it was just great. And that was a good time when we were in the front.
Yeah.
The bad time was one time I think it was the first time I brought my sister to a comedy show.
I remember that.
That wasn't the big wasn't.
Todd was there too, right?
Yeah, it wasn't like a big comedy thing, and we went to go see this comedian Mitch Patel, and he
handed you a new butthole.
well, no, they didn't really they're just making fun of my clothes, and it's like, I'm just wearing whatever, man. What do I gotta get fucking fancied up just to fucking go see haha guys? It's like, what the hell, man?
Yeah.
So, they kept calling me Coles because of
Well,
the one guy in the beginning was
the LA
calling me
guy.
Paul. Yeah, he was. If that's your whole thing, is just pick someone out of the audience and rip them. Like, I didn't even do anything.
I hear the crowd work is supposed to be the cheapest form of stand-up comedy.
Well, I don't mind if, like, you talk to the crowd like Patrice O'Neal used to do. Where he
Well, like, just make fun of them.
No, he wouldn't just make fun of him. He'd, like, fucking, like, literally talk with the crowd while he's, like, doing his stand-up. Kind of more like a conversation.
Yeah.
Rather than a, hey, let me pick out this one guy in the audience and then just make fun of his faults or whatever.
Yeah.
Just, like, find what his faults are and then make fun of him. So I actually thought I dressed up pretty nice for that day, and I guess not. But, yeah.
I guess we just can't live up to LA standards.
Yeah, fucking fancy glasses, fucking black jacket, black whatever.
Yeah, dressing like some big city lawyer.
Yeah, he was. But, so, anyways, the thing that I was going to talk about was, we recently went to a wedding of our friend Todd, and he got married to his friend, now wifey, Rhea, and basically, it was a good time, wasn't it, Dan? You had a good time, right?
Yeah. I normally don't like weddings, but I actually had a pretty good time.
Yeah, they had really great food there. Fucking phenomenal food.
Yeah.
Like, my dad, for some reason, he doesn't like a buffet, but I fucking heart buffet. Oh, you got killed. Dan, don't you have any, like, green potions or something?
No, I don't have shit. I wasted it all. I squandered it.
Yeah, you did. Anyways, he had a buffet and a potato bar, and he had...
Yeah, they had a mashed potato bar. I'd
Yeah.
never seen anything like it.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I don't eat mashed potatoes, but...
I eat mashed potatoes all day.
I put bacon on a biscuit,
You did.
and then I fucking put cheese on that biscuit, and I ate a bacon cheese biscuit.
That's what I can do.
It was awesome. You should fly or something.
think I have that.
You don't have the power of shit in your fucking pants yet, Dan, huh? You didn't get the brown note spell?
Nope.
Not yet, huh? Although the demon's brown note is probably different than it.
God fucking damn it.
Yeah, Dan, this is gonna be tough, isn't it?
Maybe I should switch characters.
If you want, I think you've shown the fucking cleric plenty, huh, Dan?
Maybe next episode I'll try to get this far in a different character and then continue. I'm starting to not like this character as much.
Yeah, Dan, you're just getting molested, like, left and right.
I just don't have the ability to win.
Yeah, I mean, that's not, now you're blaming the character for something that is innately your fault.
I guess you're right. Well, I'm saying I don't have the ability.
Yeah, you don't. Oh, so you are manning up and finally saying I can't.
Yeah, I'm not like, oh, this tennis racket sucks.
Yeah.
Or this baseball bat, this baseball bat's really cramping my style.
Yeah, well, it's cramping my style. That's for damn sure, Dan.
Oh, god damn it! I was trying to drink his blood, but I ran into fire.
Yeah, well, Dan, you should have saved it after we kill a bunch of extra guys. But...
Yeah, I feel like I'm storming the beaches of Normandy and I'm getting machine gunned.
Yeah, except you have lives and not just one life.
Yeah.
But anyways, Todd's wedding was fun. I was in his wedding party. Every wedding, I think I mentioned this before, but every wedding that I'm in, I'm either taping it or I'm in the wedding party, which I guess is, I don't know, I guess it's an honor in a way. But one day I'm going to go to a wedding where I'm just a guest, and I can just sit back and effing relax, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And not have to worry about any duties. Now, with Todd's wedding, basically, he shit his pants. Let's end it on that note. Hello? Yeah? No, she went up to Eddie's. Are you going there? Yeah. She went to Eddie. Yeah, she's probably at Eddie's then. Yeah. Alright, bye. Dad.
Ready?
Yeah. So at Todd's wedding, you know, I don't care if he's watching the video now. I'm gonna talk about it. All right. He had a very unorganized wedding, and the fact that he didn't really tell the groomsmen like when they had to get the tuxes or when they had to do all this stuff. So I was kind of in the dark about a lot of stuff going on. And then, like the night before, they asked me to read a speech for them, and I was like, oh god. But then they told me it was from The Princess Bride. And Dan, you've seen that movie, right? It was basically.
Wait, they asked you to do that?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, I thought you came up with that. I thought you decided to do that.
No, they asked me to do it. They asked me if I would do it for them.
Oh.
So I was like, okay, I'll do it. And so I said, all right, I'll do it. But they sprung it on me on the rehearsal dinner, which was 2 nights before the whole thing. And it was a real. In the beginning, I was like, God damn, can't they friggin'?
Where did that come from? I didn't even see that.
Can't they friggin' tell me what the hell's going on?
Yeah.
But in the end, it ended up being really nice.
Yeah, everybody loved your speech.
Yeah. And in the end, it ended up being really nice. And in the end, I was very honored that they let me be a part of their whole little ceremony. You know, it was a nice thing that I could do this for them.
I thought, like, Rhea's sister, like, her speech, like, she went up there and she said, oh, you know, normally the bridesmaid is supposed to do something cute, and then she just started ripping her apart like it was a Comedy Central roast. And I was like, holy shit, like, either she is, like, one of the darkest, had this darkest, edgy sense of humor, or she's mean. And I just couldn't figure out which one it was.
I think she was mean. But then again, I don't know her sister that well to say.
Yeah.
But one of the problems was with the tuxes was we got them from this place that's fairly reputable.
Reputable?
Yes, thank you. It's fairly good, right? But for some reason they were not on the ball this time. They didn't give me the right shirt in the beginning. Watch out for the guy in the water.
Yeah.
They didn't give me the right shirt in the beginning. My brother, they didn't give him the right shirt because he was also a groomsman in the wedding because we all grew up together. So
Shit! Oh my god, I killed one and then I got murdered.
Did that guy stay dead or no?
Did I get him? No, I did not. This is like I apologize, viewers. I apologize for the shitty gameplay. This is like, I've been here for like an hour fighting these guys with 18 health.
And so they didn't give my brother the right shirt. They screwed up his vest. Something happened with his
I
vest.
feel like every wedding I go to, they screw up something.
Yeah, usually, like I said, this place is very good with their tuxes. Like, I was in my friend's wedding, my friend Chris's wedding, years ago now, feels like, and he got the tuxes from there, and they were very good. Now for my prom, I went to a different place, but Chris got his prom crap over there, and he said it was very good. So I don't know. I think they were just having an off fucking month or some shit. And then I went to go pick it up, right? Because I wanted to try it on. I went a couple days beforehand because he's like, oh, come in Tuesday and try it on. So I go on Tuesday, and the fucking guy tells me, oh, we don't even have it yet. And I was like, you guys said for me to come and look at it Tuesday and try it on to make sure it fits. And he's like, oh, we've been doing this for like 40-something years. We'll have it. Well, don't worry. We know what we're doing. And then when I went in, they didn't know what they were doing because they didn't have the right shirt. My brother, one of the buttons popped off of his shirt.
Die, you son of a bitch! Die!
It was just for some reason, we have a lot of trouble with the tuxes whenever we go get them. And then my sister's wedding, of course I was in that as well. But the tux that I had on didn't fit right. And I'm like, man, now that I'm thinking about it, Dan, I think every time I'm in a wedding, something goes wrong with the tuxes. I don't know what it is. You're doing it, Dan. You're doing it.
Gotta run back to my safe spot.
You need to get some fucking health, man. I'm gonna call this episode Dan Hides Like a Mouse or something. And then he comes out shooting something else, and then he hides like a mouse.
I can't believe this asshole is still alive.
Yeah, man, he's fucking dead. Dead.
The thing about the weapons in this game is they're just so imprecise. Like they're just so bulky, and I mean, I guess it's understandable.
Yeah, it's to be expected. Dan, that guy wants to suck his blood.
I don't have any mana for that weapon.
Oh, Dan. You're gonna be effed in the A, I think.
I am in a constant, perpetual state of being effed in the A.
I think so, Dan.
Alright, I think this guy is up here is the only one left, hopefully. Just stand out here and see if anybody else shoots at me.
Yeah, Dan, this game, man, I think I would have lost, if this was me, I would have probably, like, lost my patience with it, and then I would have shit my pants, I think that's what I would have done.
It's because you're Peter Poopy Pants Capucha.
Yeah, that's what I do.
That's why they sing their theme song.
And then another thing that I did for Todd and Rita's wedding, basically, one thing that I did was at their tables, okay, they had cards, basically, that you can write, wish things for them for their anniversary.
Fucking come up here and fight me.
So every what is it? So for damn, I'm trying to talk here. Anyways, so for every table they had a card for so many years. The 11th anniversary, 1st anniversary, this, and that. So anyways, what are you trying to do, Dan?
Jump up there and fight them.
Why? White men can't jump.
You're right. I apologize.
Yeah, and so basically my elaborate plot was I was going to go around to every table, which I didn't end up doing, but I did go around at least 4 or 5 tables. Is I wrote down on the very first, because I think what table were we sitting at, Dan? 2 or 3?
Yeah, 2.
Whatever. We weren't sitting at 1. So I had this idea to write down that I was going to start playing Powerball, and then I wasn't going to mention anything about them being married or mention anything about them. And then I just wrote in, hey Todd and Rhea, yeah, I'm going to start playing Powerball. I'll let you know when I win. talk to you later. And then the second year, I was like, still don't win Powerball. I hope I do. If I win, I'll get something good. And then that's it. I didn't talk about them like congratulations on 2 years, this, that, and the other. And then so I went around to another table, wrote like, I still haven't won Powerball. It's all right though. It's gonna happen. I'm sure of it. And then for the final one, I think they had like 18 tables or 11 tables or something like that. Maybe it was 11. But anyways, I wrote, man, it's been so many years and I still haven't won the Powerball. I can't effing stand this. And I'm like, all right, you know, I really thought I was gonna win last Tuesday, and then I was like, all right, I'll talk to you guys later.
I love how like these things were intended to be read. Like year 1, they read the first one. Then year 2, they.
Oh, okay, Pete's gonna play Powerball. That's nice.
And then year 2, they read
like
the next one.
yeah.
But you wrote them all in the same night.
Yeah, I know. I know. It's gonna be awesome. Also, Pete's gonna play Powerball. That's cool. Yeah. I hope he wins. And then they read this second year and they forget about what I wrote the first year.
Oh, Pete must be like psychic.
Yeah.
He knew that night that he wasn't gonna win Powerball,
Yeah.
but yet he still
Seriously,
went around to each table and wrote.
Yeah. If I fucking win Powerball, those fucking cards are meaningless. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, I won Powerball. I'm fucking loaded now. It's like, oh man, that fucking sucks for that. Like, you know what I'd have to do some sort of stealth mission.
Yeah.
Go in there, white out what I wrote, and then wrote, hey guys, I won the Powerball. I still got all that money. I didn't squander it by buying a bunch of video game systems that I don't need. And then put love Pete or something like that. Like, and what about, like, wouldn't it be weird? I don't like to think about this because it's my own demise. But like, what about if I'm dead in 11 years? And they read that and they just start crying and like, poor Paul. Oh my God. You remember that night he was just running around like a big stupid idiot, right? All that stuff. He's not around anymore. I'd be a big stupid idiot.
Wow, Todd's inconsolable at your death.
Yeah, he just reads it and he just starts weeping.
You know, one thing about weddings that kind of makes me uncomfortable is that they always make me feel so uncultured. Because like, I went to the wedding and I went to the bar and I got my drink and I went back to my seat. And then I drank my drink and I was like, I don't really feel like getting up. And there was this glass of champagne there, and so I was like, all right, down the hatch.
Yeah.
And I drank the champagne, and then Rob's cousin Tiffany was like, Dan, you need that for the toast. And I was like, oh shit, I am one uncultured son of a bitch. I don't know social etiquette worth a damn.
No, you don't. That should be written on your tombstone.
I know.
Anyways, Dan, I think you're gonna have to finish this shootout with this guy in the next episode. What do you think, huh, Clint?
Alright.
Alright, so this has been Kenshin 1913.
And Ghosty Films.
And this has been another Hexen. Sorry, it's